tried to plant a garden, gave it all my care. Watered every seed with hope in the air. I dreamed of blooms where love could be shown, but in this barren land, no fucks are grown. The sun beats down, the dirt is dry. Nothing sprouts no matter how hard I try. And the wind rolls through like a ghostly pluck, bringing only the tumbleweeds of fuck. Oh, the tumbleweeds of fuck, they're all that's left, blowing through a world where hearts are theft. No fucks grow here and none are given, no fucks are known and none forgiven. They tumble and they spin like a dry old luck, rolling through the emptiness, the tumbleweeds of fuck. I asked the sky to rain and a little care, but the clouds just laughed and left the air bare. I sowed my love in rows so neat, but all that came up were the weeds of defeat. The cactus shrugged, the sagebrush sighs, and the tumbleweeds dance beneath empty skies. A lonely ballet, a dusty parade, in a land where no fucks are ever made. Oh, the tumbleweeds of fuck, they're all that's left, blowing through a world where hearts are theft. No fucks grow here and none are given, no fucks are known and none forgiven. They tumble and they spin like a dry old luck, rolling through the emptiness, the tumbleweeds of fuck. You see, some folks say, why plant it all when the seeds just withered and the dry winds call? But me, I'll tip my hat, sing to the dust, and honor the tumbleweeds, the tumbleweeds of fuck. Oh, the tumbleweeds of fuck, they're all that's left, blowing through a world where hearts are theft. No fucks grow here and none are given, no fucks are known and none forgiven. They tumble and they spin like a dry old luck. So if you wander through a land so stark, where nothing blooms but the empty dark, tip your hat, let out a little chuck, and wave to the tumbleweeds, the tumbleweeds of fuck.
All right, that's enough of that. Don't mind that one. I think it was the original Vintage who wrote that one, actually. He does a good job. He does a good job with the old AI. Yeah, he does pretty good. Tonight, just a little short one. Jumping on for a quick stream before I hit the sack. And thought we'll just do a little bit of looking at some Australian culture from a kind of a comical point of view. We'll just look at some fun stuff about Australia. Not expecting too many people to drop by. It's Sunday night here, which means it's, I don't know, Saturday morning, Saturday, some point on Saturday in America. The UK, God knows what time it is. But, and most of the guys I know, my Aussie boys, are all streaming anyway. So just felt like putting in some hours, a little bit more content, a little bit more on the watch hours, moving towards monetization, I suppose. 213 subscribers, so we're getting there. We're getting there. But yeah, just wanted to play some funny-ish kind of Australian things. The first one I haven't watched. I'm just going to sort this background out for a second. We'll go with the Emu Wars. StreamYard does a pretty good job with AI backgrounds. So this one I haven't actually seen yet, but looks kind of interesting. It's 28 Australian slang words that you need to know. From a long time ago, so from 6 years ago, but why not? Why not? Let's check it out. Here we go. Welcome to Australia. Hello, Charles. Good to see you, man. We're doing a little bit of a light-hearted look at Australia.
All right, are you Australian?
I certainly am.
And can you give me any words or phrases that are typically Australian? Slang.
Bogan.
Actually, bogan is one of the hardest words to explain. We've tried this before on a different channel, haven't we, Charles? To try to explain, especially to Americans, exactly what a bogan is. I think our English friends get it a little bit better, but it's a really difficult word. Oh, hang on. I think is my green screen playing up over there? Give me a second. Have I been a bit slack with the old green screen? Losing a bit of traction there. Is it just my imagination? No, it's not. It's the edge of the fucking picture. That's fine. Anyway, yeah, yes, Charles, it is. It's a very difficult. The nearest thing people come up with is like rednecks and stuff, but they're not. It's I think, a particularly Australian thing. The English might have something similar.
Bogan. Again, you have to explain it because
Go on, then.
people are watching this that don't know.
So a bogan is like a person who, well, I don't know, basically around here you can probably see a lot of bogans. They do tend to hang around Cavill Avenue. They're kind of someone who drinks a lot of beer, doesn't really care about what they look like, what they do with their life. Just, I don't know. There are lots of nice bogans though, and then there are lots of really mean bogans.
But can you call a bogan, or is that going to get you in trouble?
No, that can get you in a lot of trouble. Yeah, I mean, it's.
I think I've heard of it.
Crosses a lot of lines.
Well, we have an obsession with shortening things, so I suppose like scarnon, what's going on?
Can you say that again?
Scarnon.
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 Yeah.
Scarnon, yeah.
Scarnon. What about you?
Well, we've also got a word for what people would say sweatpants. We call them tracky dacks.
Yeah, tracky dacks. Yeah, tracky dacks.
Or trackies.
Petrol station is servo.
Liquorland is bottle-o.
Bottle-o. There's a lot
Or
of
the grog
words
shop
that
it used to be in my day.
Swimmers. We say cozzies.
Oh, do we? I
Yeah.
didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's a big one in primary school.
So if you're wanting to tell someone no, you would say yeah, nah. If
Yeah,
you're
no.
wanting to say yes, you'd say nah, yeah.
Yeah, nah means no. Nah, yeah,
nah
means
means
yes.
no. Yeah, wait, yeah.
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 Oh, the servo is the service station. There's
And,
got a UE for a U-turn. The bottle-o is the bottle shop.
I got one.
Oh, you go.
You got, instead of saying afternoon, you say arvo. That's what you do in Australia. Yeah.
That's a good one.
To say Christmas, you say Chrissy. To say present, you say Prezi. So Christmas present would be Chrissy Prezi.
First up, Macca's. Good old classic. That's McDonald's. You got anything good?
The funny thing about McDonald's is they actually call themselves Macca's here. I mean, their signs and everything are still McDonald's, but on their TV advertising, they refer to themselves as Macca's. It's become a thing.
Weird, but when I first came here, I didn't know what an ambo was. It's an ambulance.
Muzzed, which is like my favorite word, and it just means
Actually, an ambo isn't an ambulance. An ambo is a person who drives an ambulance. It's a paramedic. That's an ambo, I think. Call the ambos. Yeah, I think it is. I don't think we call the vehicle an ambo.
messed up.
Cheeky Barbie. That's like a barbecue. Like in the afternoon, it's called an arvo. So we're going for arvo drinks tonight. Having a bevy, like a beverage.
Grog. Isn't that like
Grog.
Rob,
That's an old one. That's an older one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoko. Isn't that like a break?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
break. Drongo is an old slang term for idiot.
Yeah.
Here's a popular one. Instead of saying cigarette, it's dozer.
I was just thinking that.
Taking a dozer.
VB.
I've never heard of a dozer. I've heard of a durry. Can you chuck us a durry? But never a dozer.
Victorian bitter or a Bogues draft.
Can you what is that? People don't
It's
know.
best beer on earth.
A thing that Aussies do
No, it's not.
is we are like grammatically incorrect. We never say how are you going. We say how are you doing. Is that like wrong? How are you doing? How you
No,
going?
we say how you going.
Another thing that's wrong is shrimp on the barbie. We don't call them
Yeah.
shrimp. We call them prawns.
Yeah, hold up.
And you don't cook them on a barbie. You boil them.
Yeah, hold up. Yeah,
You don't
we don't
call
do shrimp on the bar.
prawns.
We do barbies.
You fry
But we don't do
prawns.
shrimp.
Something I learned coming to the Gold Coast was that everyone ends their sentences with but. So when instead of saying though, you say but. So you like it's good but, or
But then you don't follow it with anything
you
else.
don't follow it
It's
with
just-
anything
okay.
else. Yeah, it's just but.
No problems, no worries. Apparently that's very Australian. I have an American friend. No worries is not said anywhere else.
No wazzes,
Yeah, no
no
worries.
worries. I mean, we shorten names to everything because we can't just say the whole thing like Bazza, Shazza, like Barry and
Yeah, Macca.
Sharon. Yeah.
My name is Lauren, in case you were wondering.
Maybe
So
Loz.
Lauren Loza.
Yep.
Chucking the za on everything. What else? Well, I'm just going home to chuck a shrimp on the barbie, actually, now that you ask.
Yeah, but we don't actually do that. That's
Don't we? A
I've never heard
prawn,
anyone say
maybe
that.
a big shrimp.
yeah, we
A
call
prawn.
it prawn. Yeah.
Kaza and
Are you
Kizza.
lying to me now? Are you actually Australian?
Yeah, absolutely. I've got some shrimp in my bag.
So like get on the piss, so get on the alcohol, so get smashed basically, get drunk, and then after the bottle, go to the bowler, get your piss, and get.
I think Australia is the only place where you can drink beer and say, this piss tastes like piss.
Drunk, drive home, get smashed. Don't do that, but
Even though you explained it, I think half the people aren't going to understand
yeah,
it.
fair
Can you do
enough.
it slower?
Right, yeah. So get on the piss, get on the alcohol, get smashed, get drunk. Yeah. So yeah, that's really what it is.
So you guys are from Germany.
Yes.
Have you heard any Australian slang since you arrived?
For sure, but
Or any that you didn't understand that I could explain?
don't
I
remember.
can't really. We just know like good day and mate and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I think I know the other words.
Hey, let me
I think
teach you
so.
one.
Yes.
Arvo.
please.
Do you know what that means?
Again.
Arvo.
I hope so. Otherwise,
ARVO.
why is it wearing that?
VO.
RVO.
It means afternoon.
Arvo.
Yeah, so this Arvo is this afternoon.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's very popular in Australia.
Yeah. Don't know. I've never heard about that.
Well, that's yours. You use it. Use it
Yeah.
now when you go out.
So yeah, I went to the Pacific Fair this Arvo. It was good.
Perfect. And then just chuck mate on the end. Mate.
Hey mate, I was at the Pacific Fair this Arvo. It was really nice.
Perfect.
Are you Australian?
Maybe.
Do you believe in us? I think we'll figure.
All right. So next we're going with why have I got this when Aussie? Oh yeah. This is kind of funny when Aussies meet Aussies. Oh, I don't think I can. I can full screen it. Here we go. Oh, yeah, here we go. Where is he? Here we go. How you going, mate?
Guess who's back?
Back again. Hey, I
Good,
saw
my
you.
friend.
I saw on your video you had VK victory. Was that winning a debate or winning the whole damn thing?
Oh yeah, some random retard won VK yesterday. Yeah, it was interesting.
A random retard. Well,
I did end up taking it down. I don't know how I did it, to be honest. Yeah,
What do you
ended
mean?
up doing. So, well, I literally had a charity event I was meant to go to last night.
Yeah, I remember
well,
you got shit.
Yeah, so I literally got knocked out, and then I was watching, and then Speak hit 10K subs. So I was like, oh, I want to go up and just congratulate him, and I'm like, well, the only way I can get back up on panel is if I res myself. So I did, and yeah, ended up getting to the finish line. So
you got to your last man standing.
I won.
Did they kick you off?
No.
You got a title.
No, I got a title.
Fucking join the club. Join the club.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. Fuck yeah.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Well, I appreciate the chat and Jungle and everyone that voted, of course. It's never a solo thing. You don't get there without the chat and without the support. So
yeah, same with me. I was kicked off. I was kicked off 3 times at the end and brought back 3 times.
Yeah, actually, so I ended up doing like a 3 rounds with Avarice at the end. So I lost one, got rezzed, and then we did another, and then we had another one, and then it was a tie. And the reason it was a tie, which I realized it afterwards, is I finished, but I didn't vote because I was too busy talking to Avarice. And it's like, it's a tie. Like, fuck, I should have voted.
I did that on my night. I had on one of my debates. I had
but it was
50-50, and I'm looking at it going, it's 50-50, and then I went, I haven't voted.
Most of them, like even so, I was against Steelborn, I was against Jack, and then I had the rounds with Avarice, and pretty much all of them were like 55-45 split vote. Yeah. Like they were close every fucking time. So
when you get your avatar,
I appreciate you, Big Red.
When you get your avatar, Steelborn's going to be fucking spitting, man. He wants one so bad.
He's got one. He won.
No, he said he was dying to get one.
I'm pretty sure he won like a week or 2 ago.
He may have won. Chuck, a link to what? What do you want?
I'm almost certain Steelborn has won a VK very recently.
He kept saying he was dying to get an avatar. He just
I remember in the VK he was like, "Oh, I'm really done. I just want the title. I don't want the money. I don't want anything else. I just want the title. I want the avatar." And then he got there, I thought, but maybe
unless he won one and they kicked him off, which happens all the time.
Oh, maybe, but yeah, no, it was a fun time, and ended up being ridiculously late to my event, and then they were like, "Oh, why are you like 4 hours late?" And then I'm like, "Oh yeah, I was debating people on the internet." That's legit what I said. And they were like, "You were not," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'll just refer you to this channel here on my phone. I'll show you the live stream." And then it was fun, but.
No, I'm fucking stoked for you, man. You fucking won a title. A lot of things have to fucking fall into line.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. And I didn't even go in with the intent. Granted, I don't go into VKs ever thinking I'm definitely going to win and I'm going to roll everyone. It's like, I'm just going to have fun and whatever happens, happens. So,
yeah.
I was probably one of the most dapper dressed people on VK in a long time, though. Because
I think so.
Yeah, because I was literally like, they had another exchange going on, and then it kept getting extended. I'm like, oh, good, this is my window. I can go have a shower and get into my suit and put my tie on and everything. And then I get back, and it's like, okay, I'll do an exchange, and whatever, it'll happen. I'll probably get whacked, because it's a strong field. And doing like 4 rounds, and one of the 3 rounds with Avarice went to the full 40 minutes.
Oh fuck, man! You fucking earned it. That's good.
So it was crazy.
Hey, listen, can you look in my chat? I've posted a link to StreamYard.
Right.
Can you see if you can pin it? I'm not sure if you can or not. YouTube and StreamYard are doing weird shit with me. I can't pin my own links. This has happened before. I don't know if they've they didn't email me and tell me I'd done something wrong.
Yeah, give me a sec.
There was a time when they told me I'd been a little bit of a naughty boy and I wouldn't be able to pin links and shit like this.
Yeah, I remember you had problems with it a while ago.
Yeah,
it was only like no one could put. You couldn't put in links, and then someone else could. So.
Oh, hang on! I can pin other messages.
Let's give that a go.
I can't pin the one that links to an external. Okay, well, if you put it in,
I've just put the link in, but I don't have the ability to pin it.
I might be able to pin your link. We'll see when it comes
I think
up.
that's what you did a while ago. Someone put the link in, and it stayed there, and then you could pin it yourself. So
the thing is, it's not coming up in my YouTube. It's come up in StreamYard, but not YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. Oh, fuck. What the fuck did I do? I've fucking been behaving myself. Yep. Good morning, you silly fuckers. And VK Chan.
Thanks. Appreciate you.
Oh, this is fucking annoying. It won't let me pin my own link.
Yeah, I don't have the ability to do it either by the looks of things. Let me try this way.
And the link you posted didn't show in YouTube. It showed.
Yeah, because I wasn't mod at the time when you did this, so I didn't have. It wasn't me that pinned it. You had one of the mods do it. I can't remember who, but just trying to find out. Nope,
yeah,
that's the wrong button.
Excuse the construction zone.
Hey, Buck, what's happening, man?
Hey, how are you? I haven't been on in like so long. I don't usually drink. I kind of put that down, but so.
Oh, there we go.
I'm feeling like I need to hop on and talk with everybody.
Yeah, good on you, mate. Yeah, it's good to see you.
Let's just
Vintage. I managed to pin it. That's so funny.
Oh, you did? Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that's weird. So you post a link, I can pin it. If I post a link, I can't pin my own link.
Yeah, gotcha.
So
you got to behave yourself. You got to behave yourself.
Oh, fucking hell. They didn't fucking email me or anything and tell me. Last time they told me. That's fucking... That's not right. What did I fucking do? What did I do? Then I've got to pin. Actually, I was going to pin my PayPal as well because people keep telling me to pin my PayPal. So I'll do.
Yeah, well, that was the excuse I used to not take the money last night either on VK because I actually don't have a PayPal because I haven't created one because you've got to put your actual name in it. As far as I know. So I was just like, whatever.
I'm gonna act retarded. How did you do on VK? I completely missed out on that.
He won it.
Nice.
Yeah,
he won the title.
I got knocked out. Terek knocked me out, and then I was watching for probably I honestly don't remember the exact time, maybe like an hour or two. And in that time, I saw Speak hit 10K subs. So it was honestly just to go up and be like, hey man, congratulations, expecting that I'll get thrown on some 1v1 or I'll just get whacked in the finals because it was a strong field. And just ran it up all the way. But
good shit, man.
Avarice had a bit of a tough road to go trying to argue banning gambling with a semi-professional poker player, though. I'm not going to lie. So,
right. Good one.
He was good, man. He was through the wars, and he's like almost on payroll when he's on VKs. He's probably had the most 1v1s and the most 40-minute 1v1s I've seen in the last probably 6 weeks.
Yeah, I've seen him do at least 3 in a row.
He was visibly exhausted and tired by the end of it all. And I don't blame him. I didn't blame him for that either. But I was like, he still puts up a fight. He was like, oh, I'm just so tired and stuff. People in the chat are like, oh, just leave then. And I'm just like, dude, it's not your nature to surrender. Don't do it. You know, fight to the end, brother, and he did. So you know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck YouTube's doing with my thing. Anyway, enough of that. The link's pinned. That's just fucking annoying. I think sometimes Google, I've got a couple of Google accounts, and sometimes Google gets confused about which account I'm using.
Ah, gotcha.
I was trying to reclaim my old channel, which is it's just my name, Kieran Markham, without the numbers on the end.
Mm-hmm.
And I could log into the channel, but it said in the corner, it said you're the owner. And in the YouTube studio, it said I'm the owner, but it wouldn't let me do any owner things. So it only let me do manager things.
Right.
So I was talking to Trailer Thrash Music, and he told me to try logging in using Microsoft Edge instead of Google, because Google was getting my accounts mixed up. And I did that, and I managed to get hold of it. So I'm going to eventually be able to change the name of this channel to just Kieran Markin instead of Kieran Markin 3340.
Nice. Well, that'll probably help the handle as well. It's like trying, because I was actually looking for Jungle's handle, so I could put it in a StreamYard description, and I'm like Jungle F, and nothing was working. And then it hit me. And it's like he doesn't actually use Jungle is not part of his handle.
No, he uses the DGP.
DGP or DPG thing. But I literally had to like keep scrolling through old videos and lives to find out when he was commenting, just so I could pick up and then try to decide whether to be like when I think he said something that you'd expect Jungle to say in a chat.
Yeah.
And be like, and then associate, oh, that's Jungle saying that. Okay, that's actually his handle. It took me like fucking 20 minutes to find.
Yeah, he popped into I was on Darth's stream earlier. He popped into the chat there.
Yeah.
And
I actually had
he was in JS's Discord. You know, JS does YouTube streams, but he sort of I think you were
I was there earlier. Yeah, I was there earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Jungle.
I actually got offered to get the handle like the original vintage. Like it's a scam thing, I'm almost certain. And they were like, oh, you know, did you want to have the handle? And I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, just transfer it over. And they're like, oh, no, I want something for it. How much are you going to pay me for it? And I was like, oh, $20. And they're like, oh, I actually want 500. And then I blocked them. I mean, even if they said, yeah, $20, cool, whatever, I still wouldn't have transferred it because it was like, it's like clearly like some Indian scam bullshit.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. I should be able to grab my my original. They hang on to it for a couple of weeks after you change it.
Yeah,
in
right.
case you change your mind. So in a couple of weeks, I should be able to grab it.
Nice.
I can't imagine there's anybody interested in grabbing that handle.
Oh yeah, that's going to be shit ass timing if like in that small window. some other Kieran Markin on planet Earth is like, hey, I want that as my handle.
Yeah. So I've got to I know what date it becomes free, so I'll be there. I'll be there on that.
You have to do like a stream for it. It's like the handle.
My Gordon.
There's your garden. Okay,
Right,
you've been doing your hoeing. You've been doing your rotary hoeing.
Yeah, I got squash over here.
Nice.
What do you call? What do you guys call zucchini?
Zucchini.
Yeah, zucchini. Yeah, there's no other word. Yeah, it's the
Because
same.
the Brits call it. What the fuck do they call it? Something weird.
Courgettes.
Yeah, courgettes.
Really? I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, I got some. They're doing pretty fucking shitty, but I'm trying.
That's kind of like how they call like over there. They call tomato sauce like red sauce, and then barbecue sauce is like brown sauce.
Yeah.
And
then
brown sauce, HP brown sauce. Like, what is
HP,
even
yeah.
that?
HP stands
What
for
is even that?
HP stands for Houses of Parliament. It's the picture on the.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I miss brown sauce. It was so tasty.
I'm pretty sure they're still making it.
They are, but it's not gluten free.
Gotcha. I don't mind a bit of Worcestershire sauce. To tell you the truth.
Yeah, Worcestershire's not bad. But I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
When I first got
I
the,
use
the,
it for a
the
lot.
gluten-free diagnosis, and because I used to love a good, HP sauce with, some chips and whatnot. And then I looked on the back and it's like contains gluten, and I was like, I just wanted to cry in the middle of Coles. I'm like, no. Here's what it is.
Gonna play this little short clip. It's only a couple of seconds.
A big dog, mate. Think you're fun, you fuckwit. Go fuck yourself. What do you expect, mate? You're walking a fucking llama. There's a difference between a fucking alpaca and a dumb cunt like you. That's an alpaca, right? Yeah, you look like one, you fuckwit.
Seriously, why are you even walking in? Whether it's a llama or an alpaca, who is walking one of those in Australia?
I know, right?
At least like if you're gonna walk like some random ass exotic animal in Australia, make it like a crocodile.
Yeah.
Make it something we can all get on board with in this country. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's like the old joke when you drive past someone who's stacked their car into the side of the road, and you drive past and go, "You can't park there, mate."
Oh, that's my pet peeve of driving.
Can I buy this?
What is that?
It's an old, I think Malibu G-body.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a car person. I don't really know what you just said. To be honest,
I think I could turn in one of those Aussie burnout cars.
It depends what engine.
I think I could put a blower on it, and yeah, I need to buy that.
All right, I'm going to play this one.
I'm just walking around now. I'm in my neighbor's yard right now.
I'm going to stick with the Aussie thing.
Fury in his mouth. Check this out.
I've got you a view at
a large instructor in Australia saw his dog in a headlock by the kangaroo, jumped into action. So he slapped the kangaroo. The kangaroo released the dog. Turns out this isn't the first time a dog has been rescued from this particular
That poor
kangaroo.
dog.
Look at him.
And that-
No, put him up. Put him up. Here we go. Oh,
fuck yeah.
Oh my God. Look at the muscles on that kangaroo.
What is he lifting?
He's benching a lot of weight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw the image of him in the river with the dog,
yeah,
my first thought wasn't that dog's in a headlock. Just saying. That was not the first thing that entered my mind. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay, so we're getting a view of Buck's workshop now. He's giving us a tour around.
This is the detail shop.
Do you run your own business there, or is this just for hobby?
Well, my friend is the boss. He runs the business. I just do the work.
Oh, this isn't like your house. This isn't like a shed in your house or something.
Yeah, my house is across the driveway. We rent both of these places. So
gotcha. Okay, makes sense.
I rent the shop from this guy over here, and so we've got a whole compound out here. It's kind of fucking cool. Yeah, we got here. Got the signage, restricted area. Don't come in my spot. Leave me alone.
Fair.
Oh, we've got I gotta unlock it. I'm doing a show and tell here. This is kind of fun. I don't drink very often anymore. I actually don't, but now I do. So I'm able to talk to people. I'm usually very quiet.
Okay. Bit of Dutch current. It's all good.
I'm weird. I'm a weird person. But yeah, here's the shop. We've got 3D printed item. Some really cool 3D stuff. And then we got like candles and all that. You know, like a gift shop.
Yeah, they look all right.
Nice. That's cool.
And these are items I made. I made these with my own 2 hands.
Oh, that's nice.
Wood burned in. This camera weird. Look. And I made this little flower pot. I just put some tile on it. I thought it was kind of cool. I could sell that for like $30 or something. But I don't know. I do stuff. I got this.
I like
That's for sale. You want to buy that?
Do you want to buy that? All right, going to play a couple more things. Going to play a couple of more Aussie things. We'll see how we go. I don't know if you know this one, Vintage. This was fucking 16 years ago. There was someone did some naughty things with a firearm in I don't know where it was, but in Australia, and the TV reporters were talking to this chick. Blue Aqua Guitar, hello all, and nice VK Winter Vintage. Yes, the champ is in the house. The champ is in the house.
Hey man, appreciate you.
So we got this chick here in an interview.
No.
I probably should share it. Hang on. Hang on, I got to share it.
Oh, this is Australia. This is very old.
19 years.
Yeah, I was going to say. You can tell from the quality.
My friend Swan and I came out of the tattoo parlor and there were these 2 wogs fighting, and the fatter wog said to the skinnier wog, "Oi, bro, you slept with my cousin, eh?" And the other one said, "Nah, man, I didn't for shit, eh?" The other one goes, "I will call on my fully sick boys," and then they pulled out a gun and just went, boom. And I ran away. That's all I wanted to say.
Why is this new?
Yeah, Buck, I'm going to put you backstage, mate. You're not really contributing to the show right now. Might talk to you next time, mate.
Ooh, that blew me.
Yeah, I know. He's revving a fucking motorbike and
You know, like that Channel 9 story. It's like, why is that like breaking news? That's just like a regular Friday.
Yeah, but the way she spoke back, I mean, it was a normal way to speak, but not on telly.
Yeah.
That was the thing about it.
Oh,
And
right,
you certainly couldn't do it today.
Did you see that one? Oh, it was a while ago. There was a guy. He Oh, actually, I'll see if I can find it. It was funny. Wrong one. Give me a sec. I'll see if I can find this thing. I'm thinking of. What was it? What was the
Yeah,
show?
we'll keep going. You have a look. I'll play one of the what they call Australian interview at its finest.
There it is.
What is it?
So it's from the project. You'd probably heard of the project.
Yeah,
it kind of speaks for itself. Oh, we'll see if I can bring it up. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay.
That's the one I was just about to show, I think. Yeah. I've literally just opened that one full screen, ready to show it. I'm not even lying, mate.
Oh, okay. I'll just take it down. You can
No,
do
play it. It's the same thing I was
Oh.
going to play, exactly.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
A Melbourne tradie's been accused of running down a thief who tried to steal his four-wheel drive and trailer full of tools
The
from
interview's
outside his
awesome.
Preston home. The offender's under police guard in hospital with leg injuries, and the victims found himself being questioned by police.
I can understand his reasons and his motives, but it's a highly risky decision and activity to try and go out into the darkness and confront unknown people.
Yeah, it's quite a night the tradie had, it's got to be said. But while he helped police with their inquiries today, his mates were outside not helping the media with their inquiries.
What's his name? His name's Tony. Can you give us his last name? Montana. Tony Montana. Yeah.
Scarface.
Yeah. You watched it? Good movie.
What's your name?
My name's Sam.
Is it actually?
No, my name's Toby.
What's your accent?
Toby Mitchell.
And he got his gear back, didn't he?
His gear? Yeah, he got his pipe back. He got his bong. He's got everything's back,
He got his equipment back.
Oh, yes, his equipment. He sure did.
The lads are having some fun.
He got his gear back. He's like, yeah, he's got the bong and all that. It's so good.
All right, hang on.
Actually, it just came up and related just from that one. I don't know if I want to give him the space. You remember that Corey Worthington idiot?
I've got him lined up.
This is what Teriak uses. This clip, the start of this clip, is what Teriak uses to intro me into all of his fucking Wheel of Madness.
Oh, does he? The one of Corey?
No, this one here.
Oh, this one. Oh, yeah. I know. He uses a little clip of it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, am I about to get moved over to Wheel of Madness or something?
He uses the
yeah, it's why waiting for a mate.
Yeah, with me he uses.
Apparently, this guy looks like people think that this guy looks like me.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't. With me, instead of using the shall I call you Mister, he has a different one that goes the most gay activist, and they have a bunch of people all pointing at the camera.
What's going on?
Going on?
Waiting for a mate. Is that why your car's all smashed up and you're up on the grass at the moment, or what?
Vintage, what are you doing?
Just waiting for a mate. He's gone in there.
I had too much red cordial.
I'm just wondering how.
That's it.
How the collision with your car happened, mate? What collision? Well, the one that's got all your wheels and stuff twisted up and your front bumper bars hanging off, mate. Well, I'm just waiting for a mate, as I said. Who's your mate? Hey? Who's your mate? James.
James.
Yeah, James who? How'd you get down here?
James isn't my name, by the way.
How'd you get down here?
Thankfully.
Does it matter? It kind of does, mate, because you've just been involved in an accident. No, I haven't. Yes, you have. Have I? Yeah. What kind of accident? One with a curb, mate, and your whole car's smashed up. One with a curb. Can I see your license, please? No. 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 Been drinking tonight? No. I can smell it on you. Yeah? Yeah. Well, I'm not driving. That's fine, mate. Your car's been involved in an accident. I believe you were.
He's traveling.
You were an occupant of the car. Oh, I haven't even.
I'm not driving. I'm traveling. I was waiting for him to say I'm traveling. And for me, that would have been the icing on the cake to that whole video.
That's I had
I just love that. I'm not driving. Oh, what accident? Oh, you're over a curb. One of your tires are flat. you got a chip in the window from something.
I'm just sitting in the car. It's not like you saw. Not like you saw an accident.
I'm parked.
Not like I was driving. I just walked up here and got in the car.
It's like that guy. There was a thing they had. It was like a court cam. It went viral because the guy was, because they have like Zoom court over in America, even after the C-19 pandemic, and they just kept it going because it's judicially, it's resource wise, it's easy. Yeah, just do them in Zoom court, and the guy's like. He gets on the camera and he's visibly driving, like turning the steering wheel and all that stuff. And the judge is like, because one of the rules traditionally, regardless of the offense, is you cannot be, if you're in a car, you cannot be driving while you're in court. And
Yep.
you know, and he's like, "Oh, are you driving?" And he's like, no, I'm just about to pull up." And then he, you know, 15 seconds later, he's finally like, "Yeah, all right, yeah, I've stopped." And then the judge is like, "Okay, what are we doing here?" Like, he's talking to the prosecutor, and they're like, this guy, he's got a suspended license because of, you know, speeding and DWI. You know, well, I don't, you know, just basically a whole host of traffic charges have suspended his license. So he's not meant to be driving, period. And he's like, "But I just saw him driving."
I saw one
And then-
today. I saw one today, one of those court camera things where the judge had a suspicion that the woman was actually having sex while she was on the camera in court.
Really? That's a new one to me. I've seen a
Yeah.
lot of, I love court cam videos and body cam vids. It's
Me too.
my guilty pleasure offline. I should probably do more streaming and recordings of them, just because of how much I enthrall myself in them. But I haven't seen that.
That's pretty wild. So here's the
Yeah.
old Corey Worthington. Hang on.
Yeah, that idiot.
It was still funny.
I'm just going to say also, I'll get into a little bit after this as well, but the fact he was able to monetize this situation actually gave me the shits.
No, I don't care.
Yeah. Well, it sends the wrong message. You know, you got to punish these idiots. This guy flipped. This guy had cars flipped.
Alcohol fuel.
He had what?
So, well, for those that don't know this, you know the backstory, I'm sure, Kieran. This guy threw a party at his home while his parents were away, and he just put on like Facebook or some sort of social media thing, "Come over, let's party." Go. It was an open invitation to everyone in Australia to come over. You know, he had umpteen hundreds of people turn up. It got out of control, and police got called. The police cars damaged, local like neighbors' cars were damaged, a whole bunch of vandalism. It was an absolute shit show. Off the back of this kid going, "I'm going to have a party home."
Party
It
for
happens.
hundreds of kids, while his unsuspecting
It didn't happen when I was a
parents
kid.
are on
I didn't do
holiday.
this shit.
16-year-old Corey Worthington is now facing not only the wrath of mum and dad, but a $20,000 fine from police. I spoke to him a short time ago.
Should have been 200,000.
Corey, thanks for joining us. The only question that I can think to ask is, what were you thinking?
I wasn't really.
Did your parents say you could have a party?
He's got a nipple
no.
pierce, for fuck's sake.
So why did you?
I don't know, it was just to get together with a couple mates at first, and then we thought we might as well just have a bit of a party, and then it sort of just got out of hand, and yeah.
Well, 500 people turned up. The
I
air
thought
wing
it
of
was
the police force, the
Me too.
dog
I
squad,
thought it was
the
200.
neighbors' cars were being destroyed. What have your parents had to say, Corey?
I haven't really talked to them because
What
every
the
time I
fuck?
call, I don't answer because they'll probably try to kill me.
So
Try and
that's
kill
a
me.
short-term strategy. You're going to have to talk to them eventually. What are you going to say?
Sorry.
Are you sorry?
Yeah, I am.
You don't sound very sorry.
He's not.
But I can't
He
be
ain't
exactly blamed for everything that happened because it wasn't in the house. It was out in the street, and I didn't do it. Like, the police said, you stay inside so you don't get in trouble, so I did what he said, so...
Why don't you take this opportunity now to apologise to your parents and to your neighbours who have said today that they were
This is the part I like, when these fucking pretentious, self-righteous reporters try to take the moral high ground and go, "Why don't you apologise now?" And what?
See, usually I'm on your side with that.
Yeah.
But not in this case. This guy's just a dickhead.
No, fucking these reporters. I hate this shit.
Well, I've already offered like to say sorry to them and stuff when I see them, so I will say sorry now for everything that happened.
Why don't you take your
And-
glasses off so we can see you?
See, why don't you
And then
shut up?
apologise to your neighbours for frightening them.
Nah, I'll leave these on. Nah, I like them.
They might be fined $20,000. Are you going to try and pay that for them?
Yeah, but I don't think it's fair they'll be fined it because what happened, it was my party, but It could have just been any random person walking in the street doing it. What happens all the time.
Your parents were out of town. You put out the invitation. You started it.
Yeah,
Why
there aren't
don't you make a
500 people
grown-up
walking down
decision
the
now
street.
and accept responsibility, take off those glasses and apologise to everybody that you frightened, to the police.
Oh, I hate this. Is so cringe when these fucking reporters try to do this kind of shit.
Who were forced to retreat and whose cars have been damaged, and to the community who've had to pay for this. Take off your glasses and apologise to us.
I'll say sorry, but I'm not taking off my glasses.
That's an OG move.
Why
I
not?
love that.
Yeah.
Because they're
Yeah, why
famous.
Because your glasses are famous.
Yeah,
Why are your glasses famous?
I know. Everyone likes them, so I know. I'm not taking them off.
You're pretty happy with the way you look and the attitude you've got, are you?
Yeah, my parents aren't, but I am.
Okay, Corey, we've got to wrap this up, but what would you say to other kids who were thinking of partying when their parents are out of town?
Get me to do it for you.
Get you to do it for you, not don't do
Yeah.
it.
Nah, get me to do it for you. Best party ever so far. That's what everyone's been saying, so.
Well, we've got to go, but I suggest you go away and take a good, long, hard look at yourself.
I have. Everyone has. They love it.
And this is what I was going to go into. Is like, yeah, he's like, what have you got to say if you want to have a party? He's like, get me to do it for you. That's actually what he did after this.
Yeah,
he got
yeah.
hired. He got hired through some consultant agency, and it was like, so they like, oh, you want to have a big party, and usually it's like, oh, you want like a celebrity to turn up at the party to like make your party even better.
Yeah.
So, but rather than getting like Brad Pitt or some box office celebrity, this dickhead turns up, and he just parties with them, and he'd be making like 50 grand or or more just for turning up and acting like this.
Sounds good to me.
It's like, but I compare that to OF to a degree.
No, it's a different kind of thing, mate.
Oh, it's a different. Oh, it's not a 1-to-1. I agree, but he's basically just whoring himself out for the for $1. I'm just going to turn up and you're going to pay me because I'm me and and I'll walk through the door. Fuck that.
No, he had some notoriety, So
Yeah.
no, I don't see a problem with that. It's not whoring yourself out. Everybody who goes to work, you could say, is whoring themselves out.
No,
You're doing
true,
yeah,
true to a degree, but I'm not like having police cars getting flipped over in the neighborhood being turned upside down. Like,
Yeah.
put it this way. Put it this way: if you were his neighbor and your car was absolutely destroyed overnight because he advertised on Facebook, "Oh, come and have a party," 500 people turn up, and you wake up in the morning and your vehicle's upside down and completely smashed into smithereens, you're not going to be happy about that, right?
No, I'm not. That's a fair call. We did have a thing here with my daughter's, I think it was her 16th. Yeah, her 16th birthday. We had a party here at the house, and somebody somewhere, it was an invite-only party, and somebody somewhere put it out on social media. And me and Katie were sitting. We've got a gate, like an archway into the courtyard to the house. There's a gate. To get to the front door, you've got to come through a small gate first. So me and Katie parked up at a little table and chair around that area to sort of keep an eye, and the kids are all out the back, and we kept an eye on who's coming in and who's going out. 20 fucking people turned up in one go on the front lawn. They're all carrying boxes of beer. They're all aged between 16 and fucking 20, all thinking they're coming to the party. So they come to the gate. They come to the gate, and I'm like, who the fuck are you? And they said, oh, we come for the party. I said, no, you haven't. You can all piss off.
Yeah.
Had to actually go outside the gate and kind of escort this group off the fucking front lawn.
Yeah, I had the same thing. So when my sister, when she had her 21st, similar thing happened. And like me and like all my mates, like we all lived within 5 minutes walking distance to each other. Like probably a good 10 of us. And like the boys knew they weren't invited to the party. It's my sister's birthday, not mine. So, they all knew, oh yeah, Vintage is just staying home, and he's got the party for his sister on and whatnot. And then similar thing happened. We didn't have 20, but we had like 5 or 6 guys turn up. Same thing, loaded with alcohol, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we've come for the party." And it's like, "Oh yeah, who are you guys?" Because my mum and dad are very meticulous with this sort of stuff, so I actually had a guest list.
Oh yeah, yeah,
and they weren't on the guest list. And it's
Yeah.
like we don't know who you are. And they're like, "Oh, just let her know. Just tell her that we're here and whatnot and stuff." And it's like, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and ask if she knows who you are, but at the same time, I'm going to be texting all of my boys to come and say hi and catch up. And between me going back there and asking her and coming back, my guys are going to be here.
Yeah.
So, and if you're not invited, we're going to ask you to leave. And if you refuse, we're going to have a party of our own. And yeah, they left.
Yeah, I had some little prick wanted to fight me. It was fucking funny. And then I said to Katie, don't call the cops. Like, we've got a 16-year-old party out the back.
Yeah, we didn't call the police either or anything.
Yeah, well, she did. She did. I said to her 3 times, don't call the cops. I don't want the cops coming around. And then fucking she called the cops. So fortunately, they stayed out the front. I just walked across the lawn and met them on the footpath. And I sort of explained what's going on. But what happened was I had told the neighbours either side and across the road that we were having a party that night. And,
we lived in a cul-de-sac at the time, so we had to we just let everyone know. It was like, listen, it's going to get rowdy. But
the guy across the road I get along with pretty well. We sometimes go riding our motorbikes together. And what happened was, though, when I kicked them out, a group of them sat across the road.
Oh, well, that's a rookie error.
They sat across there for a few hours, just drinking bottles and cans of whatever, and throwing them onto me mate's lawn.
I'm shocked they were even there for hours without one of your neighbours carting them off as well.
So he comes across in the morning and goes, "Mate, what the fuck? My lawn's covered in bottles." And I said, "Bro, it's got nothing to do with me." I said, "Honestly, we had a party. A bunch of people turned up who weren't invited. I told them to fuck off. It wasn't our guys. Our guys were all out the back the entire time." So I could say it wasn't. It literally wasn't us. It was some randoms.
Yeah, of course.
We got re-examination popping in. "G'day, man. Good to see you." He likes my background. It's a green screen, bro. I got my green screen going. It's an actual.
Me too.
It's a physical green screen, not one of those sort of internal.
Walls.
Oh no, not one of those OBS. Through OBS, you can set up like it makes a green screen for you, even if you haven't got a green screen. It kind of cuts out you and puts the background behind you. But that's why you see like Avarice and stuff. There's always artifacts behind him.
Yeah, you don't fade in and out. You don't fade in and out, which is really good.
No, because there's a physical green sheet hanging behind me, and the software StreamYard can pick up that green and isolate it, and I can project anything onto it. And I generated the image in ChatGPT. I took your advice. I signed up for the ChatGPT so I can do more pictures.
It's worth it. It's not overly expensive. So
you doing the $13 one or the $30 one?
I paid it. Did I do a yearly for that one? I don't know. I did like just the basic subscription. So probably the 13 one. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they wouldn't tell me how many pictures you get for 13, so I just paid for the 30, and it seems to be I'll never run out of on the free one you get like three goes. Should do an Aussie pattern speech. I don't know what that is. An Aussie pattern speech. Any idea what that is?
No idea.
No, me either. Blue Aqua. I always want to say Blue Aqua Guitar. Blue Aqua Tiger. But that's okay. I just got to go and grab something to drink. I've got some water, but I might go and grab something else. I'm a little bit thirsty.
No, it's all good. I'll hang around for a bit until you're back, and then I might jet because it's getting a bit late. It's been a crazy weekend on a number of fronts.
mate. Just got to say, look, I'll nick off for a minute, but man, congrats on VK for all the VKs to win. That was fucking epic, man. I'm really stoked for you. I really am.
Yeah, it was good. I appreciate it, and it wasn't all me either. I never will say that. Oh, I won a VK. It was all me. It's chat. It's the support. It's the votes. It's getting rezzed. It's a whole host of variables that come into it. So
yeah, no, it's good shit, mate.
But it's good fun.
Patton's about General George Patton, who was one of the best war generals in history. Oh yeah, okay. He was in front of a giant flag. Do you know who else was in front of a giant flag? Fight.
Oh, Joe Biden.
Hey, in the
oh, sorry, he was asleep in front of the flag. My bad. I missed. So
no, he was kind of standing like this.
He didn't. Yeah, he is. I'm looking at that. Why is there a Mexican flag there? Like, what's going on, bro? Oh.
We had a state election. Had a state election in New South Wales.
Yeah.
So I live in Victoria, but I work in New South Wales.
Yeah, it's
and
shit show. It's all bullshit.
The fucking what's it called? The voting area. What's it fucking called? Not the suburb. You know, the
council.
No, the voting block area. Yeah, they call it like Bass, and they call it fucking. What? Oh fuck! What's it called?
I don't know.
Electorate. No, electorate.
Yeah,
no.
The electorate. Yeah.
Yeah. The one that I work in.
There was a by-election, was there?
Yeah. One Nation smashed it. Absolutely fucking smashed.
Oh wow! I didn't even see that. I've just been offline.
It's their first seat in the lower house.
Yeah, Susan Lee says Liberals need to change or be unalived as One Nation wins Farrer by-election. Wow.
Yeah, the Liberals got 10%.
Well, I wonder why.
One Nation got 43.
Yeah, well, because if you vote Liberals, who are meant to be the Conservatives, but they're actually promote pretty much everything far left these days, like no wonder they got 10%.
Yeah, so I was fucking stoked. All right, I'll be back in a second, mate.
Yeah, no, all good.
Will I play a song, or do you want to chat for a bit?
No, I'll just chit chat for a bit.
All right.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting. Hey, Farmer Cat, how's it going, my friend? What's happening? Yeah, that's actually really interesting to look at. I'm just having a quick squiz on my other screen. So One Nation in Australia, it's a political party they're kind of like branded as the extreme right. But they're actually taking over a lot in terms of just the traditional conservative right, because our conservative right has basically sold out to the left wing. Hence why we have these really silly laws in terms of free speech. And, if you say a certain thing, you can potentially get arrested or fined or something, kind of similar to where UK is going. So the two big parties used to be the Liberals, who's the Conservatives, and Labor, which is the left. Liberals have kind of started selling out. So them being the two major parties, I don't think that's actually going to be the case when our 2028 federal election comes. I think One Nation, who was originally branded as the extreme right, will take over the Liberal Party as the traditional right-wing conservative challenger to the left. So yeah. Liberals enjoy being a minority party and a voting bloc that people might use for preferences if you even can win a seat ever again. Well, actually, that's not fair. They'll win something at some point, but they're definitely not the party they once were, and I think they're going to get smashed pretty hard. And like I said, our federal election, 2028. There's a lot of time between then and now for other things to change, and probably within the last 6 months at least, there's been a radical voter shift. People are done with Liberals, so we'll see where it lands. But that's interesting because that by-election is usually a safe territory.
Yeah, and like I said,
that's pretty crazy.
One Nation's normally been in the Senate, and they got their first seat in the lower house, so that's really something.
Yeah, I don't know how much you heard of what I just said, but my
Yeah,
basic
yeah, I
stance.
caught it.
Yeah. I actually think that One Nation will take over the Liberals. When it comes to two parties, like the two major parties, Liberals are gone. One Nation will take their place.
They'll need to gather some more members pretty quickly. Like they don't.
They are though.
Yeah, they are.
So One Nation has basically opened up offices and territories pretty much all over, like the entirety of the country, and they're gathering a lot of support very, very quickly.
Yeah.
And we're only in May of 2026. The federal elections in 2028, and they're already like just rocketed in terms of support. So, I mean, if they keep up this trajectory, it's basically theirs to lose. But
I think when Barnaby Joyce switched over, it made a huge difference.
Oh, 100%. He's tried and true seasoned politician, but he's not one of those in the eyes of the people at least. And granted, I don't know a lot about him, but he comes across as someone that's not a sellout. He's
No,
not,
even
like he's I'd have to say he's probably establishment because he's just been in politics for that long, but he's not bought and paid for, at least in the eyes of the people.
I think also when we had that event at Bondi Beach, the sort of the way that him and Pauline Hanson came out compared to Albanese was huge.
Yeah. And even like South Australia also had an election season very recently, and whilst One Nation didn't necessarily win a lot of territory, it was very significant in terms of the support that they've grown. So, like, they didn't take over the state, but it was like, geez, they were like getting almost nothing of the vote, and now they're an actual contender in a big way.
Yeah, they
and
are.
that was in a very short amount of time. So
even
if
they were to manage to become a third party with the balance of power, I don't know if you remember the old who were they? The Social Democrats or the
not sure.
Wren was the guy's name. There used to be a third party in Australia who got a sizable vote. Their campaign slogan was "Keep the bastards honest." That was literally their slogan.
Right.
So they tended to pull, the two major parties were generally neck and neck, and the Democrats would get enough votes to have a block where they could influence the.
And they use a preference system. Yeah,
stuff like that. So
although what's his name? Avi something. He's
Yemeni.
Avi Yemeni. I saw a couple of videos on him about a week ago. A very interesting tactic. I don't know I think part of
you told me. Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, it's like you're gonna do the whole Australians for Muslims, and like they're basically just using left-wing slogans and using that to name a random party.
Yeah.
And in the hopes that people think voters are too dumb to even look up and just be like, oh, that sounds like a good party, tick. And not realizing that they're actually going to preference all their votes back to their political rivals.
Yeah.
So, but I actually don't think there'll be we won't go from a two-party system to a three-party system. I just think that the LNP will become they'll pretty much have the strength of like the Greens, if I'm being generous. And they'll just become a preferential. They'll become a second-tier party that it just gets eaten up for preference votes. And I even think if the way it keeps going, they would actually preference all their votes over to the left, even though they've been right-wing for so long.
Stranger things could happen than a coalition between the Liberals and One Nation, because we need two parties for Parliament to work.
Yeah, but I think where One Nation is, I think their strategy so far, and if they keep to this, it might actually work, is that rather than going, we're going to take like a decent host of the vote and the power block, and then rely on preference voters and other smaller parties to come to our side. They're just like, screw it, we're just going to steamroll everyone. So we don't need your vote. We don't need your preferences. We've got enough majority. People vote for our party because they want our party, not this whole, vote for, between 6 different factions and hope that they align themselves how you want them to once the election's done. Which I think it's a sound strategy to take. Whether or not it works, time will tell. But yeah, it's all fun and adventure. I'm just waiting for the budget to come out in the next week or two.
Yeah.
It's going to be a shit show in itself. But yeah. Oh. All right. I think I am going to call it. So,
I thought you might be.
yeah.
Right, yeah.
I am. But appreciate you having me on as always. Appreciate chat for hanging around, and keep like and subscribe.
And congratulations again on the VK win.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
That's really something. Just looking for a. Do I have a vintage song here? I must have a couple here somewhere.
Probably
no,
not.
mate. I did.
Well, the next one's going to be, can I defend the title?
Nice one.
Now I've actually going to try and hope I can actually be home to even do that, because I'm meant to be going in for a medical procedure on Friday, and I'm not going to be at home afterwards. I'm going to be at the girlfriend's house. That's like an hour and 20 minutes away, because I'm going to be dopey as fuck on Friday.
Yeah.
So spend the night at hers. And then because these VKs have been starting earlier, I don't know if I'll actually be back in time, but I kind of hoping to.
He started way early last time.
Yeah, well, yesterday I thought he was starting at like 11:30. He started at 9:30.
Yeah, there's been times he starts at 3:30 p.m. over here.
Yeah, but well, I know he's been trying to start earlier, and by earlier, like rather than 12 or 1, it's been like 10, 11. So I thought I was like 11:30 be safe, because I took mum out for Mother's Day breakfast that morning.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I got a ping on my phone when I was at the breakfast, like VK started. I'm like, oh shit, okay, that's about 2 hours earlier than what I thought. So yeah. But the game got unplugged, by the way, twice.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Yeah. That was crazy. It's like, and the second time I got unplugged, there was an elimination, and Speak had literally moved me out of the green room, which was like, okay, I'm out of the green room, I'm up next. And then I'm like, so I fired up my stream, and then I'm watching, and all of a sudden it's like game over, gone. I'm like no. It worked. It worked out in the end.
It sure did.
Yeah, no, and you're actually right. Re-examination unplugging minute is over for the night. So if you go to Speakeasy's stream or his channel, he had. I'll just bring it up because I've got his window up here. So yesterday we technically had VK 120, VK 121, and then VK 122.
Yeah, well, the thing,
all in the space of like 12 hours.
The thing is, where he had the move that you could pay $2,000 to unplug. He didn't have one that said if you pay $2,000 you can replug it. He made that up on the fly because I suppose Jungle was just throwing money at it. So
yeah, he was Jungle's a really cool dude. He was at he's a really good support to the channel, and deservingly so. It's good fun. Alrighty, I'm getting out. I'm
all right, good on you, mate.
All right, take it easy, chat. Take it easy, bro. And I'll catch you probably later in the week.
Yep, take care, mate. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, all the best, guys. Bye.
See ya. Well, so yes, apparently so. Yeah, but if you're still listening, Vintage, have a good one. I'm getting pretty close to wrapping up. I did find one more. I've been playing some fun Australian stuff, just a little bit of lighthearted stuff. I found Fail Army. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine, watching people do things that are funny because they didn't happen to me. And I found one that's called the best Australian fails from Fail Army. So I thought, okay, that might be a fun way to wrap up. We'll just have a little bit of a laugh. We'll see just how Australian they are, if they're Australian themed or if they're just like every other kind of fail show. We'll have a look. Okay. I'm not a four-wheel drive guy, but I'm pretty sure that's not how it's meant to go. That could be anywhere. That's a goanna. That's Australian. Could also be anywhere. Fuck no. Fuck no.
It goes all the way around.
I was once visiting Queensland for a bit of a work thing for the weekend, and I stayed in this motel. And in the morning before I caught my flight home, I put my shoes on. And at some point while I was, the flipping spider, at some point while I was on the plane, it felt like me sock at the front of me right foot was a bit bunched up at the toes. You know how your socks sometimes do that? But I didn't want to take my shoes off on the plane because sometimes your feet swell and you can't get your shoes back on. So I just left it. When I got home, took my shoe off and tipped it. A fucking bright red spider about that size. It was dead. Fell out of me fucking shoe. Because Queensland's a bit tropical, so they have all kinds of fucking spiders and bugs and creepy shit up there. It was in my shoe for the whole damn flight.
And where that little bit is over there, they'll do.
Nice.
Oh my god!
Double down.
If this is for TikTok.
Yep. Fuck me. Those kangaroos are made of just about pure muscle. I heard of a bloke who was riding a motorbike. A kangaroo jumped out across the road and hit him on the side. Broke his leg. They're just pure muscle, those things. Fucking that rat literally scared the pants off him.
Again! What the
Is that cockroaches?
Swim bait, boy!
Well, yeah.
Hey! Get in, you
Don't know if you guys know about magpies. These little black and white birds we have over here. They make a nice sound when they're singing in the morning, but they have this tendency to fucking attack you when you go near their territory. They'll swoop, and they really do swoop. I knew a bloke one time was being attacked by a magpie coming this way, so he ducked and he turned around to see where it went, and there was one coming the other way. Put its beak right in the middle of his fucking forehead. You know, Farmer Cat, I do the same thing. Every morning before I put my shoes on, I knock them both together, and then I tip them upside down and knock them just to make sure there's nothing in there. Gotcha. They're symbolic on the album Misplaced Childhood by Marillion, 1985. Interesting. Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Jesus Christ!
Not going to lie, I do like a good prank scare. I do sometimes watch prank scares. Live in Australia, you put mouse traps in your shoes. That's fine until you forget about them. You'll soon fucking remember.
Oh. Hi. Hi.
Chances.
It bit me.
Yeah, saw it coming.
It actually bit me.
I'd be getting a tetanus shot. Bro.
Stop it. You'll bloody break the thing.
Look at the size of the fucker.
Oh, God.
Shit. Oh. So is that really Australian?
Travis, you right? Couldn't see.
Are you proud of your puzzle, Mum? You finished it. No! That's how you play 9,000 pickup.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Again, what are the chances?
What are you doing? Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You mother.
This is funny.
Oh.
Again, around and find out. Dickhead. Dickhead.
Idiot. Idiot. Idiot.
It's all going to be fun and games until the old man has a heart attack.
It's like paint. What's going on? What did you do? You put paint in there.
No, that's a bad day at work. He's going to go through it, isn't he? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was gonna bite.
Is the bird going to eat it? Yep.
Oh my god.
I saw that coming.
Oh boy. What number have you got?
Going to hit himself in the dick? No. Fuck no. There you go, Ree. Yep. Fuck no. Just burn the house down. Hey! Oh, shit.
What happened?
I've seen they do have underwater drones now. There's a bloke I watch called Bondi Magnets. He does what they call magnet fishing. Me and the missus actually bought a couple of high-powered magnets and some ropes and shit because we have quite a lot of rivers and lakes around here. So you go out and chuck the magnet out into the water, and you see if something sticks, you reel it in. You find all kinds of weird shit that people throw in the river. But he had underwater drones, so they're the same as normal drones, but they go underwater and go looking around. They have a little claw on the front to pick stuff up. I was just going to say, run into it. Go on.
It did.
Also, the funnel webs. Funnel web spiders are nasty fuckers.
Over.
1, 2, 3, go. Go for it.
The fuck? The fuck's going on there? Okay.
Oh!
fuck off, you bug.
Go
fuck
to your
off.
friend. Holy hell, trying to help you, buddy. Go. Look. Okay. I got my bike. I'm going. Good luck.
That is something Australians do. We talk to animals like, what the fuck are you doing? You got a cow gets up in front of you when you're trying to ride your motorbike down the road, and you got to stop and you go, what the fuck are you doing, mate? Come on. The same with the guys with the kangaroos. Come on, mate. I'm trying to fucking help you. Oof.
Why did he say that?
Because he burned himself.
He burnt himself.
And he said, sake.
Probably fair.
It's not a nice thing to say, is it?
No, that's why they burned himself, sake.
Quad bikes are actually one of the most dangerous tools on a farm. I spent a short time working on a dairy farm, and we had quad bikes, and the farm also was in a valley, so part of the property ran up some pretty steep hills. They'd carved some tracks around so you could get up the hill, but you could also, on the quads, go up the hill like that. The quads are mental. Nothing quite like the feeling of being, way up the hill, and it gets a little bit too steep, and you can feel the front starting to lift, and you think, oh, and you stop. And you're sitting there and you're thinking, I don't know how to move here because this bike is about that far from tipping over and rolling on top of me and down the hill. Or you're scooting across a paddock. Most of the paddocks are cleared because they're all for grazing. But you'll be going through grass that's about knee high, doing about 80 k's an hour, and you fucking hit a log. It's a little bit like this guy here.
Yuck!
No, no.
Oh my god! You so bad!
Magpie's actually being useful. Yeah, you know, guys, I've often said to Katie, if I was to ever move to America, it'd be Tennessee most likely. I was thinking Texas, maybe Tennessee, just from what I've gleaned from over here. They seem to be like the most likely candidates for the best place to move to if I ever was to move. Ah, the fucking phone went. The fucking phone went.
You're cute.
Yeah, seagulls too. Don't know if you guys know about seagulls over here. So they're infamous. They know where the fish and chip shops are. So if you go to a fish and chip shop and you open up your paper and you've got like your fish and your chips, next thing you know, there's 10 million fucking seagulls all around you and flying over you and all just hovering, looking for something to eat. Texas is in Tornado Alley. Yep, no thank you. Tennessee's in the sweet spot to avoid winter, fire, hurricanes, and yeah, sounds fucking good to me. Yeah, you guys are making me jealous.
It feels so weird. I'll get off my car.
No. Yeah, often the other big thing you see at weddings is where the groom tries to dip the bride and he's never actually dipped anybody before in his life. And she's probably never been dipped, so they don't really know how to balance their weight properly.
Come on, mate.
You see, we talk to the
He's not
animals.
a poor.
What the fuck, mate?
Come on.
Is he going to turn around and go the other way?
Come on.
That's all slimy and gross, Lucky.
That's fucking. All right. Well, as I said, just a little bit of Australian fun tonight. We watched a few videos of some interesting interviews, some classic sort of Australian memes. It was nice to have Vintage up here. Come and hang out for a bit. The current VK champ. What a fucking legend. What a night to win. I'm stoked for him. I really am. So, to the people watching, thanks for dropping in. Guys in chat, re-examination, Farmer Cat, Blue Aqua, Tiger, Nokata. Thanks for dropping by. And I'm sure I'll see you all very soon. Have a wonderful day, evening, night, morning, whatever it is for you. And I'll talk to you guys next time.